Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and hanging out with me. This is the early morning vlog. Got the OnePlus 7 Pro shooting this video in 1080p, 30 frames per second. You can let me know how everything looks, how everything sounds. That is not fog. That is smoke. The wildfires are everywhere, man. They are everywhere. So yeah, man, it looks like it's fog, but the last week, that's what it's looked like early in the morning and in the afternoon. Just wildfire smoke lingering around, hanging around. It smells like a huge campfire. And campfires are supposed to be enjoyable, but this one is not. California, here in Oregon, and many other places, everything's burning. Now, the nearest huge wildfire that they're trying to contain right now near us, which is not that close, but you never know. It's always better to stay on alert, is over in Estacada, and they're trying to contain that. It's been going pretty crazy over there. And I just want to give a huge shout out to all the men and women who are doing their best to contain, fight the fires. Anybody involved, first responders, all those that are just, even civilians who have volunteered, or whether you're getting paid, it doesn't matter. You're still putting your life on the line. So all of those folks that are doing everything they can to contain all the fires, it's just crazy out there, and I can only imagine the danger. And then there's those that have evacuated their livelihood, their homes, their belongings, and to those that are waiting to still see if they're going to be evacuated. There's been a lot of livestock as well lost and saved. So to the individuals, the families, the kids, the pets, the livestock, everything, man, my heart and prayers. I don't even know, man, you know, but definitely thinking of all of them, and a huge shout out again, not just to all those folks that are helping, trying to contain all of these wildfires wherever they're happening, but to the establishments who have opened up their parking lots, the malls opening up their parking lots, the churches opening up their parking lots, anybody with a huge parking lot allowing the RVs, the campers, motels, hotels, there's vouchers going out, trying to house as many as they can. So yeah, at work we've been getting a lot of our loads a little later than normal, because the loads on the truck come out of Clackamas, Oregon, and that's near Estacada, and there's just a lot of congestion over there with the evacuees in that area. Huge mall over there, the Clackamas Town Center, that's taken in a lot of those that have evacuated. So it's really congested traffic-wise, and so it's taking a little bit longer for our product to get to us where we're at, in basically the center of Portland. But yeah, so if you are helping with the situation, huge shout out to you. If you've been impacted and you've lost, or you just don't know if that's going to happen yet, but you're on alert, my prayers to all of you. We're not close to, like I said, Estacada is the closest to where we live, but we're on alert. We've made a list of things we would have to take, because you never know. Look at the smoke, man. I mean, it's just, I can smell it in my car. It's crazy. It's crazy. Wow. It's just, in 2020, so much has happened. Nothing is surprising at this point, even though you would not want anything else to happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what else can happen? Sure, it's surprising for a moment, but then you're like, okay, it's 2020. It just fits this year with so much that has gone on, has impacted our lives. And it's just crazy. But I'm hoping that through this, we're becoming stronger as individuals and as a group of people, regardless of who we are. Because at the end of the day, this is what's going on out there. You got to become one, regardless of who you are, to help each other through these situations. There is a lot of people out there that are being affected, and people who have breathing issues here. Where we're at, I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying? It's like a huge campfire, but it's worse because you can walk away from that smoke when it gets to you. It's everywhere, day and night. And we're expected rain Monday and Tuesday, more so Tuesday. I think no rain on Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday. But I don't know how much rain is expected to come in, but it's definitely going to help. And it's just been crazy busy at work. I don't know why a lot of people are buying as much food as they are. Dry goods is one thing, but fresh food, I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing it correctly, but it's just been crazy busy. It's almost like when COVID first hit, everybody rushed to the stores to buy, a lot of food and supplies like toilet paper, but they're rushing in again because of the smoke, there's only so much you could take with you, but we just don't want it to get to that. But it's been crazy busy, regardless of why exactly, and for those who've evacuated or waiting to evacuate, I'm sure they're being told, to consider what they're taking with them, and only so much of what they can take. I know that there's a lot of groups out there that have gotten together to feed a lot of these people that have evacuated. I know that our church has housed a lot of RVs and campers. A lot of the staff there have gotten together to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner for all of these folks that have evacuated. And this is out in Oregon, Sandy, Oregon, where the church is located, and it's got a huge plot of land. So there's a lot of evacuees there, and they're being fed, they're being taken care of, and that's what a lot of these establishments are doing. These places, the malls, people are coming together and helping, and that's what it's all about. Well, okay. With that being said, I made a video the other day, not a final review, but an update review on my experience with the Google Pixel 4a, and I think for me, probably at the end of that video, in summarization of whether you should get it or not, I didn't say, or I didn't bring up that topic, but you can tell by the excitement of my time with the Google Pixel 4a. Did I say XL anytime in that? If I did, my apologies. The Google Pixel 4a. I don't know why I'm thinking I said that, but if I did, 4a XL, that'd be nice. A huge 6.57, 8-inch Google Pixel 4a XL. That would be sweet. Anyway, in my opinion, it's a device to consider, even up against a lot of flagships that you might be considering, or mid-rangers that are really worth spending your money on. A $350 phone, and everything that I mentioned in that video, it's one of those rare budget devices that come out that I would say skip the flagship and go ahead and just spend that much and pick it up, and guarantee if you don't mind a smaller device, and it's going to get the job done in so many different ways. And you can watch the video, and that's what the video was about. It was my experience and what it's done for me, and how stoked I was to be able to have it, regardless if I got it sent to me from Google or I had paid for it. It'd still be the same. It's wow, and as far as what you can pick up readily and easily here in the United States, I know a lot of you want to compare it to the iPhone SE 2020 or the Nord, but the Nord isn't a smartphone that's just that you could just pick up here as easy as you can the Google Pixel 4a, and that's why I didn't do it. I didn't want to compare it to any smartphone in that video, and if I had, it would have been the iPhone SE 2020. But as far as what you get, as far as an updated look, as far as the hardware, and it's a solid little device. and with everything else that comes with it, in my opinion, the Google Pixel 4a is the budget phone that is a flagship experience to a point, okay? For what you're getting and what you're not getting and what you're paying, it's an amazing little smartphone. And underneath the hood, you only have a 730, but you would think that that engine was a lot bigger underneath there because it's a little powerhouse device. And so, yeah, in my opinion, consider it. If you're looking at a really killer mid-ranger, and there's a lot of them out there, whether it's an LG Velvet, and then you got the in-between mid-ranger to flagship, which is like the V60. You got the Motorola Edge, not the Plus, which is a device to consider. There's a lot to consider, but at $350, I would, if you don't need a huge device and you just want to get through the day and you want a little powerhouse in your hand day in and day out to get your daily tasks done, yeah, consider that. You want to save some money, even though you're looking at that flagship, that Note 20 Ultra, the Note 20, which I have, but you're thinking, man, well, maybe I should just try this out and save some money. In my opinion, do it. Do it. Again, it's all opinion based. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but I can give you an opinion. Look at the smoke. It's just crazy. It's just wow. Okay, so there you go. That's summarizing over a month with the Google Pixel 4a, and I just don't see my experience with that little phone changing. Loving it, digging it. Solid little device, whether it's hardware, software. It's just an amazing smartphone. Okay, thanks for watching. God bless. Stay safe. Please stay safe, healthy, and let's work together, man. God bless. Peace. I'm out.